this team.
Yeah, Jays are 10-11.
They got good defense.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? They've got a bunch of good pieces. I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is I would really like it if someone could come in. I would like a game to be 5-1. I would like to see and be confident going into the 8th and the 9th inning or the 7th inning, going, okay, you know what? We've got this guy and this guy and this guy to close out the game. No big deal. I would like to know. I would like to feel how Yankees fans felt when Mariano Rivera would come on with 2 out in the 8th inning, knowing that he could nail down the 8th and then get everybody in the 9th with one pitch. It's just, maybe it's a confidence thing, but I would really like to see a game like that. I'd like to see a game where we don't have to win by, we don't have to score 11 runs to win, and if we don't score, or if we score 7 runs, we still lose. Do you know what I mean?
Right, and that's what potentially could be a frustrating season for Jays fans, because a lot of the facets of the game they excel at, but again, the bullpen's a huge question mark, and a guy like Drew Hutchison can't be having starts like that because they need him, Dean. They desperately need him.
Yeah, big time. We'll find out tonight how it goes. Dickey versus Porcello, and Rick Porcello, or Porcello, however you want to say his name. Porcello. Rick Porchetta tonight, which is delicious pork, by the way. Yeah, porchetta. No, it's awesome. I mean, big pork inside some pork, and then eat some pork. It's unbelievable. This could be the greasiest food anyway.
That's the one thing, and I'm not calling Dean Montello but when you mispronounce a pitcher's name wrong, it's Rick Porcello. That's the one thing that really irritates me. When sports broadcasters, when they mispronounce a person's name in the sports world, not the way how it sounds, and it's like...
Every time I see Porcello, I think Porchetta, and then
It's Porcello.
Yeah, so anyway, 6 better than ribs? No, nothing's better than ribs. 6-12 was Ujiri yesterday. He had his State of the Union. What did you think? I like that. I like he was honest. I really like that he was honest. Yeah, his ability to be able to communicate in an everyday way and calm people down when he talks. I know he likes to jack people up, and in case in point what he's done the last 2 playoff series, but his ability to calm people down I really like. And here's him owning the fact that his team pooped the bed against the Wizards.
I sit here pissed off, disappointed, and I think it's not acceptable for how we finished. And I have to hold myself accountable for maybe I didn't get a good pulse on it from All-Star break to now.
I'm not sure what that means, getting a pulse on it. I don't know what he can change after the All-Star break.
The thing about this year's Toronto Raptors is that they're soft. I know most people like Brady Walker and all that, they're probably questioning that too, but this year's Toronto Raptors, they're soft. They're not, because ever since that they got swept by Washington, you can see them, they're just all standing around, and like Washington just blow right past them. They don't have anybody who can guard or block. They're just like kind of standing around now, like, oh, there's no ball pass right by us. Oh, there's no ball pass by us. If they were more physical, if all of them were to stay healthy, Amir Johnson, maybe Toronto could at least advance against Washington, but
the trade deadline came and went at that point, and there's really nothing you can do. But
that's what they could do.
When you listen to his press conferences, how he doesn't sell anybody out, he calms everybody down. He tells everybody to relax. I like what he said about not pandering to the fans and the crowd and shutting up before the series. I like the fact Masai called Pierce a killer too. I think I think that was a good eye opener for Masai Ujiri, being able to see the fact that there's value in a veteran guy that's won before, and that's exactly what they need on this team. Yeah, here he is talking about Paul Pierce.
He's a killer. He's one of those guys that you want on your team. I believe in those old school guys. Those guys they're phenomenal. They want to cut your head off.
That sounds very
I would have preferred you just signed him and then I talked about him after he killed you in the playoffs.
Well, that's just very macabre. Right.
They want to cut your head off. They want to cut your head off. They want to cut your head off.
I mean, he's right. The Raptors are just a bunch of nice guys that love hanging out.
They want to cut your head off.
You know, they don't have anybody that can trash talk. After, you know what Paul Pierce did to this team? He emasculated this team. He castrated this team before the playoffs.
Cut your head off.
He cut off the heads of every. I mean, it was what he did mentally to the Toronto Raptors before the series started. And if you think that wasn't bad, he reinforced it with every three he hit when it was even close. And I think Masai Ujiri finally went, you know what? I gotta go get me one of those.
I'd say with every three, he was cutting the heads off of the Raptors.
They want to cut your head off.
But what about Coach Casey?